Last time on Biography of a Man. After running into an old friend at the supermarket, Tim resolved to learn how to become a better man. So Tim returned to Sanctuary to learn the ways of the Minutemen. Unfortunately, his first mission did not go so well when his old friend returned. Way to steal the show, Greg. Of course, Tim still claimed the reward. And now, for the continued adventures of Tim. Tim was scavenging for useful supplies when he happened upon an old refrigerator. Inside, he found an ancient fedora on the remains of a gooey archaeologist. I guess a fridge couldn't protect against a nuclear blast. Naturally, Tim had to put it on. Looking good, Tim. Relatively so. After wandering a bit more, Tim heard something come over his radio.
Been down.
Tim decided to pause for a moment to listen to the message.
Brotherhood of Steel. Recon Squad clients. British Alpha 595. Heavy resistant. Request reinforcement. Cambridge Police Station.
This could be your chance at redemption. There was a squad of soldiers in trouble. Perhaps you should help. Surprisingly, Tim actually went to help. He didn't do half badly either. That was when Tim met Paladin Dance of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Hi.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe.
Of course, Tim wouldn't have done so if the soldiers hadn't already been there.
Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
It's a good plan, if we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities.
Tim decided he would be okay as long as Paladin Dance was around.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
So Tim followed Dance into the wastelands. To complete this mission, he would need to be brave.
ArcJet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge.
Of course, ferals weren't the only problems they could encounter.
We've got company!
Very brave of you, Tim.
Ceasefire!
Quite the hero you are. Tim and Dance pushed towards ArcJet without encountering any more resistance.
There it is, ArcJet Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front. Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Dance would be lucky if Tim fired at all.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Looks like we missed the party.
You're making a foolishly hasty assessment. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
Synth? Isn't that the same as robot?
They're an abuse of technology created by the Institute. Abominations meant to improve upon humanity. It's unacceptable. They simply can't be allowed to exist.
That seems a bit hasty.
Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
Tim decided to check the nearby computer. No, not that one. Lucky for Tim, security was rather lax.
I'm in.
Your hacking skills are amazing.
Nice work. Let's get moving. Synth ambush. I don't think we're alone. Long live the Brotherhood.
These robots are horrible. And they hadn't seen the last of them.
Take him down. No mercy. Down. Damn it. Damn it. We're clear.
Tim was anxious to get out of there.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop. Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
A little light ought to help.
Look at this place. Scribes would have a field day in here. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Tim was cautious. He didn't want to run into any more robots. Oh, what's that, Tim?
There we go.
There's no power. Find a way to turn it on. That could be useful. Another computer and more elite hacking skills.
That's it.
Engine core power restored.
There, power is restored. Now get back to
Neural
dance.
engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
Quick, Tim, do something! No, Tim, not that!
Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine firing. By order
Oh,
of the Institute.
maybe nothing's going to... Oh, never mind. Tim, you should probably get out of there. In fact, you should probably head home. You might be safer there. Tim wasn't sure what he would do now, but he was quite sure he wasn't cut out to be a soldier. So he decided to go home and get some sleep.